Welcome back to the Vault. Hi, I'm Mike Ricola. This is the Nonday Filmmaking Legal Lab. We're here to help filmmakers get access to attorney drafted contracts and educational resources to help them solidify their rights to ownership in their films. Today, hiring a director is not like hiring a grip. It's not a gig, it's a marriage. You're handing over creative control of your asset as a producer to one person for sometimes 6, 12, even 2 years. Sorry, 6, 12 months to even 2 years. But here's the nightmare scenario. You get into pre-production, the director becomes toxic. They're fighting the crew, blowing the budget, and refusing to listen to you. You want to fire them, but they say, you can't fire me. I have a contract to direct this movie. If you don't have the clauses that I'm about to talk about today, they're right. They can sue you to force them to let them direct. Today, we're fixing that. But before we start, we got to stop. We got to start with the regular disclaimers. Again, this is the Nonday Filmmaking Legal Lab. Every document here is for educational purposes only. It is intended to serve as a starting point or a drafting tool for independent filmmakers, and it does not constitute legal advice, legal representation, or legal opinion regarding any specific facts or circumstances. Second, no attorney-client relationship is formed. Downloading, reading, or using this template does not create an attorney-client relationship between you, the user, and the Nonday Filmmaking Legal Lab. Third, jurisdiction. This template is drafted based on general principles of the United States contract law and common industry practices. We strongly advise you to have a local counsel review this contract. Four, use it at your own risk. By downloading it and using it, you are acknowledging that you are using it at your own risk. Finally, some quick little notes on the director's employment agreement. First, the play to pay or play eject button. This is the most important clause for a producer. It's in section 4. It allows you to fire the director without cause simply by paying their fee. Without this, if you clash creatively in pre-production, you might be legally forced to let them direct the movie or face a massive lawsuit for damaging their career. Next, we have first priority versus exclusive priority. You'll see we define the director's time during pre-production, that they usually have first priority, meaning they can take other calls from other projects, but during production, they are exclusive. You are an independent film, you're not paying them a flat salary, or excuse me, you're not paying them a weekly salary. During pre-production, you're probably paying them a flat fee. So it's respectful to just allow them to know that you are first priority and that you are exclusive during the shoot. Final cut authority. Section 7 is generally where friendships die. You must explicitly state that the producer has final cut, even if you trust the director. Your investors and distributors need to know that someone has the legal authority to finish the movie if the director goes over budget or refuses to cut a scene. Finally, loan out companies. If your director asks to be paid through an LLC, a loan out company, you must have them sign the inducement letter that is referenced at the end of this contract. Otherwise, you have a contract with a simple empty shell company and not the actual human being. So these are just a couple quick notes. Let's actually dive into the agreement. One last quick note to reminder is this is a director's employment agreement, non-union. So this is not for DGA. This is not for those type of caliber of directors. They're for your independent directors who are not part of the union. Okay, let's dive in. So first we have our various recitals, which state the date, the production company, the name of the director, the title of the film that they're working. Section 1 clearly establishes the engagement and services that the producer hereby engages the director to render all services customary that a director would for the pitcher to the best of their ability. Section 2 is the terms and schedule, which is generally the priority trap. So let's look at this first priority versus exclusive. Rookie producers make the mistake of demanding exclusivity during pre-production.